This is going to be the part 3 of my low dollar, high potential stocks. You guys have loved these videos so much so, after today's presentation, you will have a total of 9 stocks that I've reported on in these videos. If you want to know what the next 3 stocks are, you sit right there. Hi everybody, Glenn Tompkins, Senior Instructor here on our YouTube channel here at VectorVest. Always glad to have these videos here for you. And before we get started, if you're brand new to the channel, please hit the subscribe button. Also, don't forget that we have a new streaming channel that you can subscribe to as well. Look down in the bottom of this video in the description. You will see a link to subscribe to our live stream channel as well. On top of doing both of those things, subscribing to both channels, don't forget to hit the bell icon so that you will be updated to all of the new content that comes out on either channel. All right, so before we get started, folks, let's talk about this. Now we've talked about 6 stocks in my last 2 videos. If you haven't watched them yet on our YouTube channel, please go back and look at our low dollar, high potential stocks, and let me show you what I liked about all 3 of the stocks in both videos. So 6 stocks altogether. Today, we're going to end up with 10 stocks. So we always start with news. Let's get into my news part. And here's my three stocks. Now, the thing is, this first story says that ship orders turn around from historic lows to 7-year highs. As the country is starting to reopen due to the pandemic, countries are going to need goods. So as they need goods, shipping is a big way to get to the goods or get the goods to the countries that they need to get to. I've talked a lot about a stock on this channel called CTRM or Castor Maritime. I've done 5 videos on it. It's a low dollar dry bulk company. It's been a tough stock to invest in, but overall, if you look at what's going on, it's a stock that I'm very high on, but there is a caveat coming. I'm going to have to do a new video on it because it looks like there's a reverse split in play in a couple of days on that stock. So I will talk about that. So I wanted to talk about this story in particular, that the dry bulk shipping industry is turning around and more countries are looking to get dry bulk goods. So with that, my first stock is Stealth Gas. The date for its first quarter 2020 financial and operating courses results comes up in a couple of days on May 26th. Today is the 24th, so in a couple of days, they're going to announce their first quarter earnings. Now, the reason why I like this stock, even though it's a risky stock, you're going to see why. The stock's got good upside potential, all right? And it's a lower dollar stock, all right? Next stock I'm going to look at is Corp. Corp on the other side is a pawn company where you go and you sell something, you get money, then afterwards you come back and you buy it. So this is an interesting pick in that a lot of people selling things and because they need the money, but this company has been hurt due to stimulus because people haven't been gone to the pawn companies to pawn stuff because the government is giving a lot of stimulus. But this could be a good momentum pick and it could be a good start to look at this company as a high potential stock. And the last one is Kinder Morgan, up 14% since the last earnings report. We're going to look at that company as well. So those are my 3 stocks. All right, now let's get into the software, the VectorVest software, and let's take a look at these stocks. Now, if you don't know what these companies do, as I mentioned, you can always go to Kinder Morgan. Right-click on the stock, go to Full Stock Analysis Report, and it's going to give you a brief understanding of what it is. Kinder Morgan operates as an energy infrastructure company. The firm engages in the operation of pipeline terminals that support gas, gasoline, crude oil, carbon dioxide. We know that this industry is on the rise because the demand for oil is picking up. So this could be a good low dollar play as well. Stealth Gas, as we know, is in the shipping company or the shipping business in EZPW. If we scroll over in my watch list, I like that these are well diversified: retail, transportation, and petroleum. All right, so it's not all three stocks in one hot space. These are spread out to give you more diversification. Now, let's analyze these stocks the way only VectorVest can. We give a value for every stock is what we feel the stock is currently worth. All right. And we can clearly see that Easy Corp is what we're going to call fairly valued. Stealth Gas is undervalued, the value at $4.39, trading at $3.18. And Kinder Morgan is the one that's a little bit overvalued, trading at $18.84 with a value of $15.11. That's not altogether a bad thing. We always want to prefer you to be in safe, undervalued stocks that are rising in a rising market. But we've got indicators like relative value. It looks at the stock's long-term price appreciation potential as compared to a AAA corporate bond. This indicator helps me to understand if this company has the ability to outperform the market over the next 1 to 3 years. On a scale between 0 and 2, all three relative values are above the value of 1, with Stealth Gas having the highest relative value. Stealth Gas shows me that it should outperform the market by 39% over the next 1 to 3 years, a good growth stock. Now notice that all of the relative safety is an indicator of risk. All of these stocks are below the value of 1, so they are a little bit more risky in the trade. So this is what I call more of an aggressive play, where we have good upside potential, but the safety factor is not there. We're willing to give up a little bit more safety to get good upside potential. Next thing, relative timing, RT. This is the short-term price trend of the stock. Above the value of 1, all of these stocks are in an uptrend right now. They are all buy recommendations. They all have positive earnings and grow their earnings at a clip of double-digit numbers so far. So these are the reasons why I like the stock overall. Now, if you've looked at my other videos, I've had 2 different searches within the VectorVest software to find the stocks. In this one, we're looking at a search called On the Radar that I created within the VectorVest software for you YouTubers. If we go to the unit search tool, here's the search. For the people who are VectorVest subscribers, you can build this search. If you're not a subscriber to VectorVest, if you look again down in the description, you will see a link for a 99-cent trial for 30 days. Now, all my VectorVest VV Nation people, we have a watch list called the WOW watch list. It's called the watch list of watch lists. And these are stocks that we put into a watch list that we gather from all of the periodicals that are out there touting stocks. So it's not just us, it's other people, and we put all of these stocks into one watch list. So we're looking at that watch list of stocks. The relative value has to be above 1, so these stocks have to have good upside potential. The recommendation cannot be a sell, so they have to be a hold or a buy recommendation. They all have to be in uptrends because relative timing has to be above the value of 1, and I wanted lower dollar stocks. Remember, these are low dollar stocks with high potential, so I wanted the stocks to be less than $20. Now, the biggest part of this is these are sorted by market cap, so the bigger companies, when I run this list, will migrate to the top of the list. So not only are they in a good watch list and they're low dollar with good relative value and good relative timing, but they are very heavily traded. They've got really good market cap. So I won't run the search because there's a lot of you out there who are not subscribers to the software. I don't want to give it all away. Again, 99 cents gives you a trial to the software for 30 days. But on my VectorVest VV Nation people, you now have the ability to build this search. So I ran the search. I cherry-picked certain stocks that I wanted to show you for this video. And here, again, here they are. Now, I want to show you something else. When I did my first one, low dollar, high potential stocks, my first search that I used, and here's my 3 stocks, the first search that I used was called Teeny Bopper's Offshoot. I showed you, all my VV Nation people, what it was in the video, and then I did it again on low dollar, high potential stocks number 2. This one was looking at cheap stocks and rising business sectors less than $10. All right, so those are my stocks. Again, I'm going to go and graph them on the graph for you. I'm going to give you some information. Highlight them all, view the stock graph. Now, I'm going to put these on a 5-year graph because I needed some potential to show you when it was time to get into this or get in or out of the stock. Notice that EZPW was a little bit moving sideways, finally broke out. I have a 3 and an 8 exponential moving average. It just broke above a level of resistance of looks like $6.94, trading at 730. And I've got a profit target sitting out here for you at a price of about, what's my high here? $10.20. You've got some good upside potential. Relative timing is up. Watch the volume though, but that is a good opportunity for a low dollar stock to get to about 10 bucks. Take that in a short amount of time, but keep in mind, make sure the market as a whole is moving in your direction before you pull the trigger. My next stock is looking at gas. Same kind of scenario, sitting in a little sideways channel. Right now at a level of current support of $3.17. Right now trading at $3.18. I would really like to see the stock take out above that. My profit target would be sitting at the price of about $4.12. Not a bad little play on a low dollar stock that is definitely moving higher. Look at that. I've definitely got higher lows, even though the market or the stock is moving sideways a little bit right now. So watch that, but that's got good potential. Currently a buy recommendation. And the last stock is, wow, Kinder Morgan. Look at that. Oil is hot right now. The stock is moving up. The 3 and the 8 look great, coming up to a level of resistance of $19.32. I've got a definite profit target sitting at a high price of $22.58. Not a bad play. Look at the volume. Love the volume. Volume is conviction. Love how the stock is going up. So last thing I did for you is I put all 9 stocks into one watch list for you. So if you go back and look at the videos, you'll see all of the stocks that I've done my videos on. I want you to, again, to go back to those stocks, go back to those videos, listen to the analysis on why I chose the stocks that I did. Notice that today on all 9 stocks, I've got 4 of them going up today, 4 of them going down, and 1 of them flat. Now, the pied de resistance, I think I said that right. Anyway, I've now got a portfolio of these stocks that I'm going to be running. Let's go look at my portfolios. Let's scroll down a little bit. Let me go find it. Oh, I've got it here somewhere. Low dollar, high potential stocks. There it is. I just set up this portfolio today. What I'm going to do is we're going to go back as time goes along. Today, I just set it up. It's up 0.3%. All 9 stocks bought today on a market timing signal known as the primary wave. I'm not going to get too deep into that. These are being managed with a 15% trailing stop. And when the market goes down, these stocks will hold until they all extinguish themselves. But this is just intraday today, all 9 stocks. And again, I will do follow-up videos just to look at this portfolio. I want to see what the picks, if they worked out the way that I intended them for them to work out. Keep in mind, though, no matter what, the market's direction is important. Make sure that the market is moving higher before you pull the trigger on any of these stocks. And again, I invite you to go back and look at the prior videos on the low dollar, high potential stocks. The first one, the second one, and here's the third one to round it all out. Folks, thank you very much for spending some of your day to watch this video. Hopefully it worked out well for you. If you find these videos useful, please comment. I want the interaction. Let me know what you think about these videos, especially about these low dollar, high potential stocks. Are you trading any of them? Are there any stocks that you are trading that you want me to take a look at? Put them in the comments. All right, put them in the comments. Let's talk about it. So until the next time, folks, this video is over. See ya.